What are you doing in the backyard?
I'm here to dump the trash. You are.
For years, we haven't had enough to eat, and I've only been able to use linen clothes to help you sisters scrape by. Don't even dream of it. There's none for you. Let go! If you don't let go, I'm going to scream.
Put it on. I am your brother-in-law. I will find a way. I will definitely make sure you all have plenty to eat and wear.
Really?
Forgiveness point +1. Great. Accumulated 3 points. Now I can use the divine power of the Aquarius. Since it's the Shenong miracle, it must be related to farming. I have to go find some seeds. Found them. Come out. Quick. There's food.
Where's the food?
Where?
Here. Right here. In just a moment, we will all be able to have a full meal.
Brother-in-law. This... Are you joking? A pumpkin seed this small isn't even enough to get stuck in my teeth. Is this a plenty to eat and wear that you said you would give us?
You're sick.
I'll let you 5. See for yourselves in a moment. Growth due. It must be related to plant growth. I choose growth due.
Congratulations, host. You have received 1 drop of growth due.
Watch closely. In this hole, there will instantly grow enough food for all of us.
Brother-in-law, do you find it very fun to tease us like this?
This. Why isn't it having any effect? That shouldn't be right.
While I still have some strength left, I'm going to beat you up to vent for my sisters.
Don't.
Don't. Stop hitting. Everyone, look at this. This... What is this?
The film was translated and
It's a
narrated
pumpkin.
by M Media.
But why is it so huge?
This system is truly amazing. I never expected that a single drop of growth due could grow such a giant pumpkin. What are you all standing there for? Hurry up and cut it to store away. Take it down to the cellar. Then take a portion to cook. This growth due is related to plants. And wealth due must be related to money. System. Exchange 1 drop of wealth due for me.
Exchange successful. Host has received 1 drop of wealth due.
Alright. Now we have endless money to spend.
Liu Shanghui, do you know how hard it is for us to save even 1 copper coin?
Brother-in-law, even if you bury a coin in the ground for 100 years, it won't grow into gold.
Dig a hole. Bury some dirt. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Work our own fields. Whatever we plant will grow into a money tree. What are you all still standing there for? Come here and chant with me. That's the only way it'll work.
It's over. Brother-in-law hasn't gone crazy, has he?
Let's not pay attention to him, lest we catch his madness. Let's go.
Dig a hole. Bury some dirt. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dig a hole. Bury some dirt. Hurry up, ancestors. Does this thing actually work? Dig a hole. Bury some dirt. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Work our own fields. Whatever we plant will grow into money tree.
Sisters, look quickly. Sisters, am I seeing things? This is a tree, covered in money. Quietly getting rich. Don't let others know. Ryu, help me wake brother-in-law up. Rujing, Ruchen, Rumming. You all, pick each coin off this tree.
Wake up. Quick. Hurry up.
Brother-in-law has proven his ability again. I promised you all I would give you enough food, clothes, and plenty of spending money. I will definitely bring.
Stop the nonsense. It must be our eldest sister in the afterlife. Blessing us, sisters.
But considering your hard work, running back and forth all night, we might not have to sleep outside tonight. Let him stay in the side room. That's great. With this money, we can all have new clothes to wear. Isn't that Liu Shenwei who always dogs my heels?
Lee Ryan, the most beautiful person in the village.
He struck it rich. Then doesn't that mean I've struck it rich too? Brother Liu, you haven't visited me in a long time. I've missed you so much. Look at me, I've gotten so thin from hunger. Look, same old habits. Look at the happy expression on his face when he sees Lee Ryan.
Now that he's earned so much money, it's definitely because of that fixin' again.
This time, you must hold on to this money tightly.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
No wonder the original owner was willing to do anything for her. And neglect both his wife and sisters-in-law. That seductive look. It truly is bewitching.
Let's go, Brother Liu. Going into town?
What for?
You're joking again. It's not like it's your first time coming with me. There are so many people here. I'm too shy to say it out loud.
Speak your mind.
A new cosmetic shop just opened in town. The makeup there is beautiful. But I don't have the money to buy any.
So she thinks I'm a fool she can mine for gold. The original owner used to obey her every word. But not me. Get lost. If you want to buy it, use your own money.
How could you say that? What did you say to me?
I said, get lost. What's wrong? Didn't you hear me clearly? Find a doctor at the entrance of the village. And get your ears checked.
Is this still the brother-in-law we know? You have to know. Before, for this woman, he even learned how to bark like a dog.
Is this true? In the past, Li Ruyan only needed to cast a flirtatious glance, and he would be mesmerized. Now, he can actually refuse her.
Perhaps brother-in-law has really turned over a new leaf and started his life anew. That scumbag, he's acting all high and mighty just because he has a little money. I'm short on cash right now. I'll bear with it for now and coax him a bit more. Brother Liu, why are you humiliating me like this? How am I supposed to live now? It was my fault before, for neglecting you. Now let me make it up to you properly.
Lee Ryan. This money is what I saved for my sisters-in-law. To buy clothes, to buy good food. Not a single coin is for you. While I'm still talking to you nicely. Get lost.
You? Liu Shenghui. Today I gave you enough face, didn't I? You don't even know your place anymore. Let me tell you, today if you don't apologize to me and give me the money, don't expect me to ever pay attention to you again. Brother-in-law isn't going to cave in, is he?
If he really dares to do that. Sisters, don't go soft. Send him to the afterlife and welcome our sister back. Anyway, we have money now.
Too much talk. You even dare to hit me. Who gave you that nerve? This slap is for my pathetic past. This slap is for my late wife. This slap is for all the love-struck fools you've exploited to the bone. Lee Ryan. Now I just want to live a peaceful life with my 5 sisters-in-law. Get lost right now. Otherwise, the outcome won't be as simple as just a few slaps.
He hit her back. Very well. Since you want to cut ties with me, don't blame me for being heartless. Now I'll call my Zuo Shanhu brother to get justice for me. Don't you want to live a good life with your 5 sisters-in-law? I'll send you all to the afterlife right now. And you can reunite with your late wife while you're at it. Go down there and live your good life.
Zuo Shanhu.
Zuo Shanhu is a local thug in our village. He bullies the common folk year-round and stops at nothing to do evil. I didn't expect Lee Ryan to have a shady relationship with him. Quick, we must go quickly. It'll be too late if we wait for him to arrive.
This growth do currently doesn't seem to have any combat ability. Running away is the best policy. I'll settle the score with you later. Quickly take the money and retreat. With money, you can live anywhere.
The tree. Don't take the tree anymore. Let's go! You are not going anywhere. You scumbag. If you don't hand over the money today, I'll take your life.
Get lost. You promiscuous woman. Let's go.
We're done for. We're a step too slow.
I've already seen Ruyan's fireworks.
Zuo Shanhu, the village thug.
You all? Are you bullying my sweetheart?
Brother who? Just now as I was passing by. This Liu Shenghui without a word and tried to insult me. To protect the child. I resisted with all my might. But this beast got angry out of shame, and with his 5 sisters-in-law, ganged up to bully me, almost ruining my face. And he even wanted to keep bullying me. You're lying? You clearly wanted to rob our property. And now you're twisting the truth.
It's all right. Sweetheart, I'll stand up for you. I didn't see Ruyan steal any money. I only saw you all bullying her for no reason. I always value justice. Your people have hit my people, so I'll return it tenfold. Men, get them.
Understood.
Slap them. Slap them until my sweetheart is satisfied.
You.
Just try touching them.
Brother who? This stinking guy is loaded. Just now I saw them counting strings of money out in the yard.
Is this brat really that rich? Then what are you still talking nonsense for? Brat, hand over the money now. Otherwise, today I'll slaughter the lot of you.
Brother-in-law has changed his ways. But he wouldn't turn into a miser. Who disregards our lives for the sake of money, would he? Give us a final answer. Hand over the money, or abandon your 5 sisters-in-law. Won't save you even if it costs me my life.
Even if I hand over the money now, who's to say they'll let us go? To resolve the immediate trouble, I have no choice but to use force. That's right. Last time.
Sister? My body seems to have become a bit strange.
Unbelievable. It works on people, too. That growth dew only needs to touch the skin to cause such a major change to Ruckin's chest. If I were to drink it. System. How many forgiveness points do I have left?
You currently have 2 points. Still 1 forgiveness point short to exchange for growth dew.
Have you thought it over? If you hesitate any longer, my brother's blade will come down on you.
Hand over the money. But the money isn't with me. It's with my sisters-in-law. I'll go get it for you right now.
Hurry up.
Rujing, I have a way to defeat these bandits, but I need your cooperation.
Really, brother-in-law? How do you need me to help?
Think back on these past 2 days, on how well your brother-in-law has treated you, and forgive me from the bottom of your heart.
Will forgiving you solve this bandit problem? Although brother-in-law has treated us very well these past 2 days, he used to be so hateful. Asking me to forgive him?
Just do it quickly. Otherwise, everyone will lose their lives.
Brother who? I think this loser truly won't shed a tear until he sees the coffin. Give him a taste of our power.
Qian Feng, cut down the first one for me.
Understood.
Let them know who they're dealing with.
Quickly say you forgive me. Otherwise, Ruckin will lose her life.
I forgive you.
Forgiveness point +1. System. Exchange for growth dew from me.
Exchange successful.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Monster.
What are you panicking about? I, Zuo Shanhu, have been roaming these parts for years. What kind of demons or ghosts have I not seen before? It's just a parlor trick. I'll end your life with 1 slash.
You don't know your own strength.
You little brat. How did you become so formidable?
Today, I will rid the people of this scourge.
Liu Shanhui, please spare me. I was blind and ignorant. I looked down on others. It was all that woman's fault. She was the one who tricked me into coming here. Please spare me this once.
Too late. It's changed back. This doesn't last long at all. After returning to my original state, I'm no match for Zuo Shanhu. I'd better chase him away first. Get lost.
I'm leaving right now.
Zuo Shanhu. Scared already? Get back here.
Li Ryan. Next, it's time for us to settle our accounts.
I didn't expect that loser Lu Shanghui would suddenly have such a change of heart. Staying here any longer won't bring any benefits. I'd better just clear out. Look over there.
They're running fast. See? With brother-in-law here, no one can bully you all. Can you forgive me now? Forgiveness point plus 5. Great. That brings it to 25 points. Life is starting to look hopeful. But why do I feel so exhausted? Could it be from the strain of transforming?
Brother-in-law? Brother-in-law fainted. Hurry and give a hand.
Help second sister and brother-in-law up.
The medicine is here. Brother-in-law, you absolutely must not die.
Is this something I'm allowed to see? My goodness.
Brother-in-law. Were you just looking at me? Don't look.
This feels so good. I've never seen so much money in my life. Brother-in-law, how should we use this money? Using it is fine. But I'm afraid if we spend it without restraint, it won't last long. I don't want to go back to living hand to mouth again.
That makes sense. System. How often does this money tree bear fruit?
Once a month.
I just asked the god of wealth. And it said our money tree bears fruit once a month. So, as long as we live well and save a little, we won't have to worry about food
The
or
film
clothing
was
for the rest of our lives.
translated and narrated by M Media.
That much every month? Then wouldn't we never run out of money in our whole lives? Brother-in-law, are you in the god of wealth? Swarm brothers or something? If so, we could live a life of luxury, even better than the richest people.
This yard and this house are too shabby. How about we go buy a bigger house and go to town to buy clothes? One outfit for each of us.
Buying clothes.
Let's go. Let's head out. Clothing store.
Brother-in-law, how is this outfit?
But how can I farm in this? Try a different one.
Brother-in-law. What about mine?
As long as you're not afraid of lecherous eyes, it's fine.
Brother-in-law, what about us?
This is more normal.
Brother-in-law, this outfit is so cool and comfortable. I want this one.
Go change quickly. If outsiders see you, they'll think I'm selling you off to a brothel. Hurry up. It's getting late. After we finish shopping, we still have to go look at houses.
Understood.
Mrs. Wong, Lee Ryan's mother.
Daughter. Isn't that Liu Shangli and his 5 sisters-in-law? They all seem to be wearing new clothes. And they bought so much good food. Did they get rich overnight? That brat. He'd practically give his heart and soul to you. What's going on? That name is Li Shangli. For years, he seemed so devoted to me. But in reality, he was just feigning poverty, toying with me feelings. Mother, you don't know the truth, Mother. He has a money tree in his yard, loaded with copper coins. The other day, I asked him to give me a token of our engagement. But who would have thought he and his 5 sisters-in-law would take turns humiliating me and nearly ruin my face? Mother, you have to punish him for me. His money should only be spent on us, not on those little hussies. What kind of decency is that?
Stop right there!
Isn't this Mrs. Wong? What are you doing here?
That wretched Liu Shangli. You're no human. You toyed with my daughter's feelings and youth, only to kick her aside the moment you turned your back. Kicking her aside is one thing, but you even disfigured her. You are the vilest of all villains.
Madam,
Everyone come over and look. This scoundrel.
are you all trying to cause a scene?
Life is already hard enough these days. I never expected something like this would happen. These two are truly pitiful. For a woman, life is already difficult enough. And to be played with like this by such scum.
It seems Lee Ryan didn't learn her lesson last time. She hasn't learned her place, so she dragged her mother along to moral police me together, and now they want to extort me too. Lee Ryan, I told you yesterday, very clearly, that we are cutting ties. Get out of the way. Don't ruin the mood of my stroll with my 5 sisters-in-law.
You wretch. Why don't you finish your act? Do you expect your mother here to stand here and scream alone? Mother? This surely isn't Brother Liu's intention. Brother Liu, please give me another chance.
The film was translated.
These two are
and
singing the same tune.
narrated by M.
It's actually
Media.
quite convincing. If it were the original owner, he probably wouldn't have lasted a second.
Brother-in-law, turf-in-law, have you really been bewitched by this vixen?
Men are truly unreliable. Once they see beauty, they lose their mind.
Brother Liu, it's not that I didn't like you before. I just needed time to open my heart. If you're in such a hurry, just come to the inn. Tonight, I will give you the most precious thing of my life.
The most precious thing.
It is my first night with you. This kid has taken the bait, wanting to fight against us too? You're still too wet behind the ears. My poor daughter. Liu Shangwei, you bastard! Today you must give my daughter a proper status. If not, even if I become a ghost, I won't let you off.
Brother-in-law, do you really want to give this vixen a status? Won't that mean we'll be left homeless?
You animal! If you don't give her a status today, you aren't fit to be a man. I despise you. You degenerate.
Fine. Then prove it. Prove that you are still pure. And not that you have already lost your virtue to Zuo Shanhu and are pregnant with his child.
You?
That's right. When Zuoshan who came to cause trouble, Li Ruyan said it herself. That she was pregnant with his child. A woman who is already carrying another man's child. How could you have a first night?
Exactly. Stop your nonsense. I'm completely pure. How is that possible? Be pregnant without being married? Don't you dare slander me here.
Such a devoted girl. What a pity she met this piece of scum. I heard this guy is Liu Shanghui to get his hands on his 5 sisters-in-law. He even killed his own wife. This animal is capable of anything.
Brother-in-law. Everyone is outraged. Even if I'm pregnant with Zuo Shanhu's child, so what? It's only been a month. It doesn't show at all. Liu Shanghui, if you can't provide, prove today that I'm carrying someone else's child. You must give me a status. Furthermore, I want you to cut ties with them. Fellow villagers, everyone, you must seek justice for my daughter. Seek justice.
Seek justice.
These two really know how to play the crowd. If I don't expose them, my sisters-in-law and I'm afraid we won't be able to live in this place anymore. I must think of a way. Got it. If I make her belly grow instantly, wouldn't that directly shatter the facade of these two? Everyone, calm down. I will give Li Ryan an answer right now. System. Exchange for 1 drop of growth dew. Hurry.
3 forgiveness points consumed. Growth dew obtained successfully.
Li Ryan. I've decided to make it up to you. Come, hold out your hand. I have a treasure for you.
A treasure?
My family's money tree. I still have another seed. I'll give it to you.
Really? Today is a huge win. If there's a money tree in my backyard, wouldn't that mean my next 10 generations would have endless money to spend? Brother Liu, as expected, you still have me in your heart. Brother-in-law, do you really want to give the money tree to this vixen? No way. Get lost. I'm talking to your brother-in-law. What does that have to do with you? Brother Liu, hurry and give it to me. I can't wait any longer.
This money tree seed requires special spiritual dew to activate before it can
The
sprout.
film was translated
Hold out your
and
hand.
narrated by M Media.
Keep it in your mouth to ensure it doesn't evaporate. Come on, open your mouth.
Liu Shanghui, do you still like that woman? Do you feel guilty towards us? Do you feel guilty towards my sister?
Brother-in-law, have you forgotten how she treated us? Why did you give it to her so easily? Brother-in-law, you really disappoint me. Seeds. Give me the seeds.
Sure. The seeds. I'll give them to you right now.
Li Shanghui, what are you doing? My stomach hurts so much. My belly. It hurts.
Didn't you say you wanted me to find proof? Are you pregnant with Zuo Shanhu's child? Now we have the proof.
This is amniotic fluid. This woman is about to give birth. Ryan, this belly of yours. You only gave yourself to Zuo Shanhu just last month, didn't you? Even if you were pregnant, it wouldn't be possible to give birth this quickly. That's right, how could that be? It must be Liu Shanghui. The thing he gave me was poisonous. He wants to kill me.
Li Ryan. You were just saying you wanted to give your first time to me. The thing you gave me, was it to make me a father for the first time?
So we all misunderstood, brother-in-law. Even if I lied, even if I deceived people, you shouldn't have harmed the 1-month-old child in my womb. You are even more cruel and heartless than me. And Zuo Shanhu as well.
So, are you admitting now that the child in your womb, it belongs to Zuo Shanhu, right?
The
thing I gave you to drink was a treasure granted by the goddess of mercy. It can make a fetus grow 2 full term in 1 night. Everyone. This woman is carrying the child of that thug, Zuo Shanhu, and yet she tried to make me take responsibility. Everyone, be the judge. Does this woman have any shame left?
Shameless.
Shameless.
So we were all deceived. It's this vixen who's been bewitching us. That's right. I almost wronged a good person because of her. Disgusting. Shameless.
Shameless.
Everyone listen to my explanation. Listen to me. Mother, hurry, help me up.
They're fast on their feet, aren't they? Finally, we're rid of that persistent pest. Let's go. Let's find a restaurant and celebrate. Roadside diner. Waiter. Bring out the best dishes your restaurant has to offer.
Coming right up.
Brother-in-law.
Have a taste. Too late.
Husey, what happened to you? Who scared you into such a state?
Huo Jianglong, boss of the Black Wine Camp.
Liu Shanghui. Why is he here?
Isn't that the guy who is always clinging to that woman, named Li Ruyan? What are you afraid of?
He's not the same as before. This brat doesn't know where he learned some sorcery. He can conjure money and food. And he can even grow in size. Last time I led men to his house, we were beaten to a pulp.
You look so sturdy. Yet you're such a coward. Then how could I possibly follow Huo Jianglong? His 5 sisters-in-law. I've been craving them for a long time. While taking this opportunity to avenge you, I'll capture both their people and their wealth. For myself.
What's wrong?
I suddenly felt a cold breeze behind my back.
No wonder. What a small world. I didn't expect to run into Zuo Shanhu here.
The film was translated
Brother-in-law,
and
let's
narrated
pack up
by
our food and
Media.
go home to eat.
Looking at this guy really makes me sick. Let's go home. Let's go.
Since the lackeys are all on their way, let's intercept them at the turnoff to the county and catch them all in one go.
Stop right there. Where do you think you're going?
Are beggars this arrogant nowadays? You're begging for food, yet you put on such a big show.
Damn it! Are you blind? This is my big brother, Huo Jianlong.
Liu Shanghui, you hurt my men a few days ago. Today I will definitely make you pay 10 times over.
This guy looks like he's much stronger than Zuo Shanhu. Looks like I need to be careful.
My big brother, Huo Jianlong, can take on 1,000 men.
Or 10,000.
You can defeat 10,000. Brat, if you want to keep your life, I'll give you one chance. Kneel down and kowtow 3 times. Slap yourself 6 times. And then crawl through my legs. And I might consider sparing you.
Sorry, Husey. And then hand over your 5 sisters-in-law. I'm bored of the women on the mountain. I want all 5 of your sisters.
Disgusting. Zhu Shanhu. Do you still have the nerve to show your face before me? Who was it before that slunk away and crawled out of our house? A fox borrowing a tiger's power. Back then, my brother-in-law was merciful. He should have let you be reincarnated right then and there. It would have been doing the world a favor.
Sister?
This brat has a sharp tongue. Once I take you all up the mountain, I'll deal with you first.
Ryu, are you okay?
Don't worry. I only used 1/10 of my strength. I haven't even had the chance to enjoy this girl yet. I don't want to hurt her too badly.
This Huo Jianglong is indeed difficult to deal with. To take them down, I need to plan this carefully.
Boss, don't underestimate him. This brat has many tricks up his sleeve. Don't let him drag it out to use his sorcery. If he transforms and grows bigger, it'll be hard to handle.
Nonsense. In the face of absolute power, all kinds of sorcery are just a joke. My Hinyuan Thunderbolt Palm can take a life from 3 meters away. If it dares to move, I'll take his life with 1 palm strike. He won't have any chance to transform.
System. This Huo Jianglong has so many lackeys and high martial arts. Can you cut me some slack? And let me transform for a bit longer.
Transformation consumes too much energy. It can only be maintained for 50 breaths at a time. Furthermore, using it continuously will cause you to explode and die.
Then what good are you to me? If I transform back while in the middle of a fight, won't I be hacked to death by them?
System notification. Wishes do can be used to grow futuristic weapons to solve your immediate troubles.
Can you grow me an armored tank?
Yes, but it requires 5,000 drops of wishes due.
Why don't you just go rob someone? I really want to just shoot him dead. Right? I can just shoot them and be done with it. System. Give me a multi-barreled rotary machine gun.
It can be provided, but you need to bury the design in the ground. Then nourish it with wishing spiritual dew. Only then can it take shape.
So you're saying, I just need to draw a model and bury it. But I have to find a way to stall for time. Got it. You're just a bottom-feeding loach of a bandit. What's there to be so smug about?
You brat, do you want to die? My name is Huo Jianglong.
With so many of you bullying my 5 sisters-in-law,
The film was translated
and you still have the nerve to
and
call yourself a
narrated
dragon.
by M.
Do you dare to fight me one-on-one? If you win, my 5 sisters-in-law and all my money will belong to you. And if I win,
You don't even have a chance of winning. The person who can defeat Huo Jianglong hasn't even been born yet. A piece of trash dares to challenge Brother Long, our big boss of the Black Wind Camp. You're truly tired of living. I think he's already wetting his pants. He's just trying to act tough. Brothers, show them how many ways I have to butcher this brat.
if you're so tough, can you give me the time of an incense stick to prepare a little?
No way! Boss, he's stalling for time to cast some dark magic. If he grows bigger, it'll be a real headache.
If I win, I'll transform to be even bigger than him.
Big, you're still bigger than me.
Brat, hand over your 5 sisters-in-law, and I'll give you the time of an incense stick. Otherwise, people will say I, Huo Jianglong, am bullying a pathetic little farmer.
There's no other choice. To stall for time, I'll have to let them suffer a little for now. Fine.
Go.
Brother-in-law?
Liu Shanghui, don't tell me you want to use this time to run away.
This incense is of poor quality. Looks like your luck isn't so good either. This stick of incense is already half burned.
Brother-in-law.
Bookstore.
What book would you like to buy, customer?
Any book will do. Just give me the one in your hand.
This is my ledger. Not for sale.
Stop talking nonsense. Hand it over. If I had known, I would have signed up for a drawing class in elementary school. Otherwise, things wouldn't be this difficult now. Done. Finally finished drawing it. System, I want to exchange for wishing spiritual due.
This growth cycle requires double the forgiveness points for wishing spiritual due, and the growth cycle is 1 day.
Stop the chatter. Use all my remaining forgiveness points. I want it to appear right now.
Processing acceleration.
Done. Success.
The incense is about to burn out. That Liu Shanghui must have abandoned you all. The 5 of you all come up the mountain to be my bandit wives. Smells so good.
Smells so good.
You pervert, let us go.
A wise man knows when to submit. Last time was just my carelessness. That's why I fell for your brother-in-law's trap.
Third sister. Brother-in-law has been gone for so long and still hasn't returned. Could he have run away?
If he dares to do that, even if I have to become a demon, I won't let him off.
Alright, time's up.
This incense clearly still has a bit left. Why are you acting like a thug?
I've waited for him for so long. My patience has run out. Brothers, search everywhere. Find that good-for-nothing Liu Shanghui, and take his life from me. As for these 5 beauties, we'll take them up the mountain first, and enjoy them on your behalf.
Did I give you permission to leave?
Nasty brother-in-law. I thought you were going to abandon us and run away by yourself.
Brother-in-law, what are you holding in your hand? Is it another treasure?
That's right. What I'm holding is a treasure that can deal with these bandits in just a single breath. Sisters-in-law, stand back.
You piece of trash. Holding a piece of scrap metal, and you think you can scare me? I have the indestructible diamond body. Even a sword to the head wouldn't hurt me.
Don't talk to me about your indestructible diamond body. Even if you were the Monkey King, I'd still finish you off in a heartbeat.
Since you're so eager to die, then I'll grant your wish. Primordial Chaos Thunder Palm.
Death-dealing machine gun.
How can this be?
He just shot brother-in-law to death.
Translated and narrated
Brother-in-law?
by M Media.
Brother-in-law, what kind of treasure is this? So powerful.
It's called the machine gun. The Great Compassionate One.
This thing, in the blink of an eye, turned Huo Jianglong into a sieve. What kind of great compassionate one is that?
Punishing the wicked can also be considered a form of great compassion. Do you understand?
Huzi, you must avenge me.
Big boss. Look closely. Damn it. Where did this guy get such a terrifying weapon? In the blink of an eye, he turned Huo Jianglong into a sieve. If I rush in, wouldn't I be finished too?
Zuo Shanhu. Do you want to avenge your loach of a brother? Then come on. This time, I'll let you make the first move.
If that's the case. Brothers. Surrender. I pledge to honor Liu Shanghui as the boss. From this day forward, we will be your loyal servants, and never betray you.
We also pledge. Follow the new boss Liu Shanghui. Through mountains of blades and seas of fire. We will not hesitate.
We will not hesitate.
You guys, why are you kneeling so fast?
Brother Fu.
You stinking loach. Don't you dare come near me to cozy up. Let me tell you, I am a law-abiding citizen. While you are a bandit. Who is your brother? Right, boss? This loach is dead. Calm down, brother. Put your magic away. Boss.
Who wants to be the boss of a bunch of looters like you? But today, if you're willing to turn yourselves in at the magistrate's office, I'll spare your lives.
This?
What? Do you want to test the power of my machine gun?
This? I'll do it. Of course I will. I love going to jail more than anything. It feels just like coming home.
Same here.
Look at that pathetic face of yours. Only having you go to jail now. You're getting off way too easy.
Brother-in-law is so kind. If it weren't for you, we really wouldn't know what to do.
That goes without saying. Forgiveness points plus 2. Just used it all up. And it increased by another 10 points.
The growth due has run out of effects.
It cannot be used permanently. How stingy. Forget it. Let's take this Zuo Shanhu gang to the magistrate's office first. Let's go. Plus 5 forgiveness points. Another 15 forgiveness points added. Can't use it all. Really can't use it all. Oh god, can't look.
Is brother-in-law looking at me? Brother-in-law. Were you looking at me just now?
No. Absolutely not. Brother-in-law is not that kind of person.
Daring to look but not daring to admit it. Coward.
You.
Brother-in-law, why are you so insistent that we take all the money won from that Kian guy and donate it all to the poor? Wouldn't it be better if we kept it?
Gambling winnings. If kept, will only bring retribution. Besides, we have a money-making tree now. No need to use dirty money to enrich ourselves.
With so much money, can you just say we don't need it like that? You said you'd lead us to a life of wealth and luxury. When exactly will that happen? Could it be that
The film
you
was translated and narrated by M.
want to live a
Media.
life of mediocrity?
True. I've already lost the modern life with fridges, TVs, and soft sofas. Reborn in ancient times. If I don't get to enjoy the life of the wealthy, wouldn't this trip be in vain? But this life of wealth and luxury ultimately still has to rely on our own hands and hard work to achieve. Speaking of work, doesn't our house still have that patch of empty land? Why don't we try growing lingi instead?
Grow Lingji.
Grow lingi? What is lingi? Is it edible?
After a whole night of tossing and turning, I've racked my brains to come up with a brilliant money-making plan.
Tell us, what is the plan?
First off, this time, you are not allowed to bet the freedom of us 5 sisters again.
Is third sister still mad at brother-in-law? Maybe we should just hear what he has to say.
This brilliant money-making plan is growing lingi.
Lingji.
Lingi? What is lingi?
These poor sisters-in-law of mine really haven't seen much of the world. Don't even know what lingi is. Lingi is a type precious and nutritious medicinal herb. Only the wealthy can afford to eat this. Our goal is growing lingi on a large scale. We'll drive down the price of lingi.
Easier said than done. Our place here has been poor for hundreds of years. Don't even have Lingji spores, let alone growing them.
That's right. I had almost forgotten. But now I remember. I think I saw it in a painting once. Lingi is a precious medicinal herb. I remember it grows on tree roots, right? But given the weather and soil here, it's probably hard to grow.
If I say it can grow, it will definitely grow. Today, you all come into my room. And I'll let you open your eyes to the world.
I feel like brother-in-law definitely intends to show us something that we shouldn't be seeing, but I have no proof.
Let's go. Look, everyone, this is the super great lingi that he grew all through last night. This is what I have. Tired from negotiating with the system all night, I used 10 forgiveness points to exchange for some growth due to cultivate a super improved variety of lingi anywhere in the world. As long as there is soil, even in a rock crevice, it can be grown successfully.
Brother-in-law is about to take us to get rich. Brother-in-law, our land is still empty, while the sun is still out. Let's quickly let's go get your super Ganoderma.
That's right. I'll go plow the field.
Look at how impatient you girls are. Let's go. We're heading out right now.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Brother-in-law, how many days will it take for this batch of lingi to be ready for harvest?
Just 3 to 5 days, and our land will be full of Ganoderma. Just like radishes.
That's amazing. Then the 5 of us sisters can all become wealthy.
Earlier when we went to plant Ganoderma, I saw Lee Ryan pass by there, seeing us about to strike it rich. She went home. She must be fuming with rage. Exactly, I even heard her muttering about wanting to make brother-in-law pay the price. Look at how arrogant she is. That notorious vixen couldn't accomplish anything anyway. She's only good at flapping her lips.
Come on, drink some tea.
Wong Laozin's house.
Once we get Liu Shanghui's Ganoderma,
Wong
The film
Laozin,
was
the scoundrel in the
translated
village.
and narrated by
I'll send your wife to the
media.
afterlife. And marry you as my wife.
Stop drawing me empty promises. Do you have a practical plan?
The land Liu Shanghui is using used to be my family's. My great-grandfather is even buried right next to it. Now I will go incite the villagers to help me take back this piece of land. Once the land is recovered, the Lingzi will naturally fall into our hands too.
You're still the best at these underhanded tricks.
That goes without saying. I've got an even more devious trick up my sleeve.
In broad daylight? We have to wait until tonight. And this leg, too. Brother-in-law, it's a disaster.
What happened?
That scoundrel Wang Laozen from the next village brought a mob of villagers with him, dig up all the super Ganoderma that we planted.
Is he tired of living? Call the other sisters. Let's go over and see what's going on.
Wang Laozen, give back our super great Lingji right now.
This Lingzi grew on my great-grandfather's grave. It belongs to the Wang family's ancestral property. What does that have to do with you all?
It grew on our land. You're here spitting venom and making false accusations. Aren't you afraid of being struck by lightning?
If the heavens truly had eyes, they'd strike you dead before they ever touched me. Fellow villagers, everyone you must seek justice for me. This Liu Shanghui fellow, in his greed for wealth, has the audacity to rob us in broad daylight. Is there no sense of natural justice left?
Wang Laozen, this piece of land, was clearly transferred from your family to ours over 50 years ago. It was our ancestors who were generous. After your great-grandfather passed away, they still let him be buried next to our land. You always something else. It's clearly your family. That occupied our land, and now you're turning around and biting us back. No good deed goes unpunished. But Ganoderma usually grows in harsh climates. In a 100-mile radius no one has ever seen. When will the Ganoderma grow? It must be the blessings of the Wang family ancestors. If not, why would this Lingi grow right next to the grave? Therefore, this Ganoderma belongs to the Wang family and has absolutely nothing to do with any of you.
Fellow villagers, we cannot let Liu Shanghui bully us like this. Everyone must help me to reclaim both the Ganoderma and this land.
Wang Laozen promised me, as long as he gets Liu Shanghui's Ganoderma, our whole village will be given a share of the Lingi seeds.
Liu Shanghui, don't be so insatiably greedy. You have 5 beautiful sisters-in-law, and you will receive 500 taels from the magistrate. That is all your good fortune. But if you don't know when to be satisfied, and still want to occupy the ancestral blessings of others, be careful that your good fortune turns into disaster, and you end up being punished by the heavens.
Look at the new clothes you're all wearing. You've clearly been living such a good life. Yet you still want to take advantage of poor people like us. You all are truly shameless.
Liu Shanghui, if you don't return the land and Ganoderma back to Wang Laozen, then from now on, we won't do any work either. We'll just move into your house and live. Whatever you eat and wear, we will eat and wear as well. We're going to sponge off you. If you're so capable, just kill us all.
Liu Shanghui, these villagers are not thugs like Zuo Shanhu. If you dare touch a single hair on their heads, you'll surely be drowned by the public spit. You and your 5 sisters-in-law won't have a moment's peace in this village anymore.
It seems you've decided to bully us as a group.
We're the ones being bullied. Liu Shanghui, you and your 5 sisters-in-law live in debauchery and have no regard for family. Not only did you drive your wife, Xiao Ruyi, to her death, but I heard even your father-in-law was chased away. You all deserve to be punished by the heavens. Enough of your nonsense. Today, we are acting on behalf of the heavens to demand justice from you all. Lee Ryan, you're talking nonsense. How dare you mention my eldest sister? If it weren't for you, my eldest sister wouldn't have died. You're bullying us with your numbers? The ones who deserve to be punished by the heavens, are you?
These villagers are acting like hooligans. But being truly hard on them and beating them to a pulp really isn't the right move. Now I finally understand what it means when they say poor mountains and bad waters produce evil people. I have to think of a way. Got it. Wan Lazan, if you have already said, your ancestors have manifested and are blessing you, then why don't we invite your ancestors out here
by M Media.
to have a confrontation?
Liu Shanghui, are you drunk in the middle of the day? Invite my ancestors to confront me? If my ancestors were still alive, would they let you bully me like this?
Brother-in-law, Wang Lazan's ancestors have been buried for so many years. If you want to invite him to a confrontation, I'm afraid you'll have to go to the underworld to invite him.
This Wan Lazan, starting from his grandfather's generation, each generation has been lazier than the last, and each generation has been more wretched than the last. If his great-grandfather knew about this in the afterlife, he surely wouldn't be able to rest in peace. If I could summon your great-grandfather here today to teach a scoundrel like you a lesson, what would you do then?
My great-grandfather, I never met him while I was growing up. We only have his portrait in the house. If you can show me the real person, let alone returning the Lingzi to you, even if you forced me to be your beast of burden for the rest of my life, I would.
Fine. I've definitely got myself a beast of burden today. System, prepare the wishes due to allow the deceased to return for a short while. Today, I must represent the Wang family and discipline this Wang Lazan, this good-for-nothing descendant.
3 forgiveness points consumed. Wishes due prepared. Since we know each other, I won't charge extra forgiveness points for the speed boost.
Great job, brother. Wan Lazan. Today I will let your great-grandfather come back to life and yell at you until you're speechless.
My great-grandfather is right there on the wall. I'd like to see how you make him manifest.
What's wrong? Too afraid to bet now?
I'm asking you. Because of this bet, I didn't even hesitate to offend my ancestors. If you, Liu Shanghui, cannot make my great-grandfather manifest, how will you compensate me?
The Liu family's land. The Lingyi, and those 500 taels of silver of mine. Everything will belong to you.
Fine. I also want you, Liu Shanghui, to go begging on the streets from now on. And your 5 sisters-in-law must all become my concubines.
Brother-in-law, how can someone who has passed away come back to life? Or, why don't you give him half? That's super grade Lingyi.
I won't give him even an inch of land, let alone Lingyi. Trust me, I will always be the brother-in-law who can work miracles for you. Rumming, go get me a pot of soil.
Yes, brother-in-law.
Folks, this guy is going to be my family's good dog from now on. I'll name him Zhao Liu. From now on, everyone, don't you dare bully him.
Wang Laosin, don't get too cocky yet. My brother-in-law might not lose after all.
Keep performing.
System. What's going on?
It's a long way. The Wang family's great-grandfather needs some time to get here. Just keep dragging it out a bit longer.
Just wait for an incense stick's time, and your great-grandfather will personally come to teach you a lesson.
Wait for what? You're no deity. How could you possibly bring the dead back to life? Folks, close the doors tight for me. They have already lost to us. Don't let them escape at any cost. The clothes these girls are wearing are really beautiful. Later, I'll strip them right off their bodies and bring them home for my wife to wear. And what else? Aren't these girls much better than that old hag you have at home? We'll take Liu Shanghui's life and his sisters-in-law, and his land will all be ours. Liu Shanghui. I'll deal with this piece of trash in your house first.
The film was translated and narrated by M.
This unfilial grandson. Why don't you kneel when you see your ancestor?
Great. Great-grandfather.
Wang Laozin's great-grandfather.
This unfilial grandson. Ever since your father's generation, you've been debauched and committed every evil deed. Our Wang family used to have hundreds of acres of land, and now, by your generation, there isn't even a single acre left. If it weren't for the Liu family's generosity and benevolence, I would have become a wandering ghost. And yet, you were seduced by that woman, Li Ryan, and colluded with the villagers to harm my benefactor.
Great. Great-grandfather, I know I was wrong. I will kowtow and apologize to Liu Shanghui. Master Liu Shanghui, I beg you, be magnanimous. Please let my ancestor rest in peace. All of this was all instigated by that woman, Li Ruyan, forcing me to do it.
Wang Laozin, you bastard. How dare you spout such nonsense? It's clear that you were greedy. Liu Shanghui's Lingyi, how did it suddenly become me instigating you?
You're lying? You still dare to lie? I'll stab you to death.
Come on then. If you don't stab me, then you're my child.
You vile woman, still daring to pressure me. Do you think I don't dare?
Wang Laozin, don't even think about surviving. Someone's been killed?
Someone's been killed.
Even though he has passed away, the Wang family line is already extinct. With descendants like this, it's fine if they aren't kept around. Sorry to have troubled you. Farewell.
Let's go. Let's head home. To forgiveness points added.
Brother-in-law, what are you thinking about?
I'm thinking. This Lingyi is goat, though. But we should also let the other villagers have a share.
Brother-in-law, our family already has land. Why should we share it with others?
Lingyi is a rare commodity, and it's very valuable. It's a time of famine right now. If we cultivate Lingyi and make money, the villagers will inevitably become jealous and envious. Instead of turning against each other later, it's better to bring them in now, so they can have a bowl of soup to slurp too.
Brother-in-law, you're absolutely right. Then I will go and report this good news to the other villagers and tell them to join in.
Done.
Village chief, tell me, this Liu Shanghui, in the past, wasn't he just a man who treated his wife poorly? How could he suddenly grow something as rare? Like Lingzi, isn't it? They say if you want to get rich, you should keep it quiet. Yet he wants to lead the whole village. Grow Lingzi together to make money.
Village chief.
Tell me, could there be some ulterior motive behind this? In this whole village, only you truly understand my thoughts. This Liu Shanghui, we both know full well what kind of person he is. Now that he's struck it rich, he even has his sisters-in-law preaching about gratitude and repayment. In my opinion, he's just a swindler who got lucky through deception. Village chief, then why are we still standing outside, waiting for him, if we know he's a scammer? Why are we here, waiting to be played like fools by Liu Shanghui? You fool. His get-rich-quick scheme is fake. But what if His Lingzi is actually real. He dared to lie to us. Then we'll just stole his Lingzi. Then we can study it ourselves. And by then, wouldn't we be the ones getting rich? No wonder only you could be the village chief. Your thinking is truly more profound than ours. Let's go. Open the door, Liu Shanghui. Open up.
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
The shape of this Lingzi. One look and you know it's the real deal.
Fellow villagers, this is super grade Lingzi that I grew with my own hands. We're currently in a year of poor harvests, and I know everyone works yourselves to the bone every year. But when natural disasters or pests strike, you lose all your capital. Barely enough to eat or wear. I believe everyone is sick of this life. Today, I, Liu Shanghui, willing to provide Lingzi seeds and teach everyone how to grow them for free, as long as you work hard. When harvest time comes, everyone will be able to build big houses and eat pork. Why does it feel like these villagers aren't very excited?
Liu Shanghui, you swindler. Liu Shanghui, you swindler. Liu Shanghui, you swindler.
Stop. Everyone hold on a second.
Is there some kind of misunderstanding? My brother-in-law is teaching everyone and how to grow Lingzi with everyone. As long as you have land, you can join us. Planted Lingzi.
Free things are the most expensive. Do you think we're stupid? You all definitely want us to grow these strange things, to ruin our fields. And when we have nothing left to eat, you'll offer us predatory loans, to bleed us dry.
How can you slander us like this?
In the past, Liu Shanghui was the poorest man in the village. In such a short time, he's managed to make you all live in luxury. No one in this village has ever seen you work in the fields. If this isn't scam money, then did it just fall from the sky?
The money for our comfortable life is because my brother-in-law cured the magistrate's mother's illness, so the magistrate rewarded him.
Caught in a lie, aren't you? That Liu Shanghui has never studied medicine. A fool like him, claiming to cure the magistrate's mother. I despise. It's all lies. We don't believe you.
Bring out the plaque. This is the plaque the magistrate bestowed upon me. If you don't believe my word, then this plaque bestowed by the magistrate should be proof enough, right?
That thing. If you find a skilled craftsman, it's easy to fake. That's not hard at all. Liu Shanghui, if you're determined to scam us, then of course, you've put on a convincing act. That's right.
I used to show off this plaque to Master Chan. He may be a gambler, but at least he's experienced facing this mob of villagers. Unless the magistrate personally brings the constables, they absolutely won't believe it. If you don't believe me, then I will grow it myself first. Wait until you all see my results, and everything will be clear. Disperse, everyone, disperse.
We can disperse if you want, but must hand over the Lingzi in your hands. I heard that a few days ago. Wang Laosen, from the next village, and his mistress, Li Ruyang, both lost their lives because of your Lingzi. It's an unlucky object. Keeping it will only bring disaster to the village. Give it to me, and I'll find an exorcist to destroy it. Right. Hand over the Lingzi to the village chief.
Hand over the Lingzi to the village chief.
No way, I cannot be able to hand the Lingzi over to you all.
Then don't blame us for being rough. Everyone, snatch the Lingzi from Liu Shanghui's hands and bring it here.
You.
Stop. Magistrate. This Liu Shanghui is holding a fake magistrate's plaque, claiming you gave it to him for curing your mother. You must arrest him and throw him in jail. This plaque was indeed gifted by me to him. Liu Shanghui did, in fact, cure My mother's illness. Today, I have come to his house personally. Is meant to visiting him. What about?
What about the Linky? The story of guiding us to cultivate Linky, to get rich. Could that actually be true?
As for the matter of growing Lingzi, I'm not very familiar with it. But I trust the character of Master Liu. And I have also seen with my own eyes that Master Liu possesses skills far beyond the common man.
Translated and
Magistrate,
narrated by
I originally wanted to lead the villagers to prosperity, but this village chief has clearly set his sights on my Lingy and wants to hoard it all for himself. Magistrate, can you punish him?
This village chief has worked in this village for decades and has very high standing. If you want to lead the villagers to prosperity, you must make the villagers see for themselves. Lingzi in your hand can truly grow on their land.
The ancients said, hearing 100 times is not as good as seeing once, and seeing 100 times is not as good as touching once. If today, I take the Lingy in my hands, and plant it randomly on someone's field, and it actually grows Lingy from the soil, what do you say then?
This Lingzi, I have only heard, grows at the base of trees, or on trees. Never have I heard it can grow in the soil. Saying that Lingzi grows underground, who would believe that? If it is as you say, I will yield this village chief position to you.
Who wants your village chief position? But from the beginning, you have truly judged a gentleman's heart with a petty person's measure. You are truly unworthy of this position. If Lingy could truly be cultivated, you must resign from being the village chief.
As you say. Then if he can't grow them, what then?
I will give you the Lingy in my hands, and I will take my 5 sisters-in-law and leave this village.
Brother-in-law, I've heard that the growth conditions for this Lingy are extremely harsh. Are you sure that just picking a random piece of land will make it grow?
If I say I can, then I can.
Liu Shanghui. This wager, I accept. Later, find him a piece of land, the worst one in the village. After you succeed, there will be plenty of profit for you. Village chief, just wait and see. Let's go. Go.
Brother-in-law has never farmed before. I don't know where he gets such great confidence. The 5 of us sisters. I feel we really will have to leave our home with him.
Come on, plant it.
Didn't say it would grow in the soil. You're bringing a rock over here. What do you mean?
On this rock. Isn't there soil?
You're cheating. Cheating? You're playing dirty.
If it grows, I won't regret it.
I think this Liu Shanghui fellow has been driven mad by us.
Brother-in-law, you've fallen into their trap. They told you to use a rock to plant it, and you actually used a rock. This Lingy, I fear no matter what method you use, it's hard to grow.
Liu Shanghui, I think you now have surely admitted defeat, right? If you admit defeat, there's still time. As long as you obediently hand over the Lingzi in his hands, I might consider leaving the doghouse at the village entrance for you all.
You...
System. Spiritual do promote super growth for the Lingy. Is it ready for me?
It is prepared if you want it quickly, making Lingy grow abundantly on rocks. It requires 3 portions of growth due. Total cost, 9 forgiveness points.
Do it. Let me open the eyes of these country bumpkins.
This Liu Shanghui actually thinks what he has in his hand is the Guanyan's treasure vase. Just by sprinkling a few drops. Is it really possible to make Lingzi grow on rocks? Out of neighborly kindness. Let's help him find a good doctor later. Check his head instead. Liu Shanghui, it's been so long. Not even a blade of grass is growing on this rock. Hurry up and hand your Lingzi to the village chief. Otherwise, we won't be polite to you.
Come here. I guarantee that in the blink of an eye, it will be covered in Lingy.
Fraud. I'll play along with you. To make you lose all hope.
I said it will grow, so it will grow.
Nonsense. Lindsay growing on a rock is absurd enough. And now you say it will grow in the blink of an eye. What kind of bluffing are you doing?
Nosy. Shut your mouth. Watch closely.
You're tired of living. Oh my
The
god.
film was translated and narrated by M Media.
How is this possible?
Brother-in-law is amazing.
Village chief, this is indeed real Lindsay. Liu Shanghui, you must have used a sleight of hand to trick people.
Lean down and look closely.
Is this actually real? Liu Shanghui, could you be a reincarnated immortal?
I wouldn't dare claim to be an immortal. I'm just a little more capable than you.
Brother Shanghui, we grew up together. Could you let me grow Lindsay first?
Shanghui, no. Brother Hui, our family has 3 acres of land. I beg you, you must help me. Let me grow it too.
I know. How about this? Whoever wants to grow Lingy, line up here. Register with my sister-in-law.
Okay. Over here. Have you heard? Liu Shanghui in the next village. That kid. And he's even leading the whole village to grow Lingy. At first, I didn't believe it either.
Matchmaker.
But later, I saw so many people in that village, digging cellars to store Lingy. It really is Lingy. That is a treasure. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. Why doesn't such a good thing ever happen to me? Isn't that right? Their house is filled with fish and meat every single day now. And those 5 sisters-in-law of his, they have new clothes to wear every day. Now, so many girls are hounding me, begging me every day to introduce them to Liu Shanghui. I'm planning to take a group and go knock on the Liu family's door. If this good deed works out, then my family and I won't have to worry about food or clothing for the rest of our lives. That's right.
Brother-in-law, come and catch us.
Let's see how I'm going to catch you. Where are you all?
Brother-in-law. Come over here. Come catch me.
I'm coming.
Over here, brother-in-law. Brother-in-law, come and catch me.
Where?
Over here.
First thing in the morning. And you won't let people sleep. What are you doing?
You still have the nerve to say that? A man like you, even if you were hung on a wall, you wouldn't be able to stay still. Get up right now. Look at how many romantic dates you have outside. They've chased you all the way till our doorstep.
Could it be that Zhao Ryu already knows what was in my dream?
Brother-in-law. Early this morning, a bunch of women came to our house.
Women? What kind of women?
Matchmakers.
Matchmakers? Did they come to introduce men to you girls?
Brother-in-law. Are you truly dense or are you just pretending? They brought women here to introduce to you.
For me?
Master Liu, I've come here today to introduce you to a top-tier young lady from the next village. Not only is she gentle and virtuous, but she's also great at managing the household. Most importantly, she doesn't mind that you're a widower.
Is it a donkey or a horse? Show me the proof. Drag her out here and let me see.
Come here.
The film was translated
here
and
now.
narrated by M.
She's here.
Media.
Young lady, go on, show yourself to the master. You call this a top-tier beauty?
What kind of top tier is this? Well, when my house needs a cook, then you can tell her to come.
Next. I have plenty more. I'll swap you for 2 more. Master Liu, take a look at this one I prepared for you. She's very practical. Definitely a master at farm work.
This. When my house needs to be protected, then inviting her would be more appropriate.
Go away. Change the person. I've plenty more. Right away. Young lady, come here quickly. Come on. Here comes a young lady with an ethereal aura. Come here, hurry up, over here.
Finally, someone decent.
Are you satisfied now?
Satisfy. Very satisfy.
Not only does she not need your house, but she doesn't even want a dowry.
Then what does she want?
She just wants you to treat her well. And take care of her 11 children, that's all.
What did you say? I know exactly what you all want. Take this and go. It's not enough. I still have plenty more.
No,
From now on, don't you dare come man bother me again. It's barely morning. If you want to introduce beauties to me in the future, then you must introduce a true beauty. Otherwise, don't even think about stepping through this door again.
wasted a bit of lingy, but finally I've sent those pests packing. Brother-in-law went to see them off. Now, we can finally have some peace and quiet. Brother-in-law is famous all over the region now. I'm afraid there will be plenty more trouble like this. Sisters, what do you think? Will there come a day when brother-in-law actually leaves us?
A fickle man like him will do it sooner or later.
No, brother-in-law is so good. He can protect us, and he ensures we're well fed and clothed. Instead of letting others benefit, why not?
Why not what?
Why not keep his heart in his person and have him stay by our sides? What do you think?
What are you girls whispering about? Why are your faces all flushed?
Brother-in-law, out of all of us sisters, who do you like the most?
Out of all of you. Only children have to make choices. As an adult like me,